If this is what the tampon aisle looks like at your local store, you are not alone. Experts say there's a nationwide tampon shortage.
I mean, to have a global supply chain issue on tampons that is affecting women is really like the last straw of the past couple of years.
We went to several stores across Connecticut and found similar sites, tampon shelves with limited supply, and when there were tampons, the prices were high.
Buying a small pack used to be like $3, and now it can go up to $7, which makes it hard.
She's not wrong. The average price of a box of tampons has climbed nearly 10% this year.
So by now you know that things in the economy are not great, and you don't need to take my word for it. Gas, food, transportation, it's all skyrocketing right now in front of your very eyes. And the market news from this week really seals in how poorly Americans are doing financially this summer. But I want to point your attention to a very specific price increase you may not have heard of, but very likely affects you, whether directly or indirectly. A partner or a sibling. Tampons are currently in short supply, with prices on the necessity rising, and Amy Schumer, for ridiculous reasons, in the hot seat because of it.
Experts say this has a lot to do with the raw materials.
The shortage of supplies, everything from the plastic, the cotton, and all of the materials used to make the product.
People we met were understandably frustrated, but they also hope this shortage sheds light on how tough it is to access these products year-round.
It's like, it's a basic necessity. You can't get rid of that. I don't know. I just think that's crazy.
As if women today don't have enough to worry about, especially mothers experiencing the traumatic fallout from the baby formula shortage, this tampon and pad shortage is yet another obstacle for women. In the not too distant past, even talking about tampons and periods was a taboo, and there has been much great work in the past years to end that sexist silence regarding very crucial menstrual health products. Top retailers acknowledged the shortages this week and confirmed what many social media users have been posting. Time magazine called the shortage an issue that no one is talking about. And even worse, perhaps, than the shortage are reports of price gouging on menstrual products, specifically on platforms like Amazon that have the ability to quickly shift their pricing when they notice an item is both scarce and in demand. CNN reports rightfully that, quote, shortages of raw materials and supply chain bottlenecks aren't unique to period products. But much like the US infant formula shortage, there's an unrelenting and urgent biological demand for them that can't be easily substituted. Women can't simply wait for the shelves to be restocked. So how does Amy Schumer fit into all of this? Procter & Gamble, which owns both Always and Tampax brands, said that increased demand is due to an ad campaign featuring Schumer. Quote, retail growth has exploded, the spokesperson told Time magazine. This is just ridiculous. First of all, those ads began in 2020. And secondly, I have a really hard time believing that a comedian really has anything to do with tampon sales. Sure, for superfluous items like makeup and skincare, celebrity endorsements do drive profits. For biological necessities like tampons, I don't know anyone who's choosing a product because of its celebrity endorsements, especially for an ad that ran 2 years ago. Blaming a woman who, for the record, had a hysterectomy last year for shortages is so gross and irresponsible. Like baby formula, this tampon and pad shortage needs to be rectified and prices brought down so that our lives aren't once again interrupted by the failures of our capitalist system. And now might be a good time, if you are a person who menstruates, to look into alternatives to pads and tampons. But nonetheless, that doesn't mean that this shortage should continue to go on or that we shouldn't demand answers for when our shelves will be restocked. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.